Hi everybody, it's Julia here, and today I thought we were going to just flip through my June book. So for those who don't know, I keep a traveler's notebook, and in that I make my own inserts. So I have one book per month, and in that book I do my planning and I also do some memory keeping. I have some process videos here on my channel showing what I do and how I do it. But right now I thought I was going to share with you how it looks when it's all finished. So this is June, and for this month I have used pretty much only Maggie Holmes Chasing Dream collection. Sometimes I go with just one collection, sometimes I mix it up, sometimes I focus more on colors, but this time I've used a lot of that collection. So yeah, we have the cover here. I just had the paper that is from the paper pad, so it's not quite as thick. And I added some of these new Novo drops in Aquatic Mist, maybe? I thought it was pretty. So yeah. Going in here, I always have a pocket, and in here I have some stuff. I made this little tag with all of green emojis because I love green. Here I ordered some Daniel Smith paints, and this is her card that she sends, and it's always a different color swatch. I think that's pretty cute. I have these, and they're not just because they're pretty, but I have some photos on the back that didn't go into the journal. And then I got a new art journal by Jane Davenport, and I just wanted to save the information about that because I really like it. Opening spread, here I plan out my month, and all of these purple you can see are YouTube videos. So quite a lot of scheduling. And then what I do when I plan my week, I don't actually plan my week here, it's more I write down per day what I have done. If there's something I need to remember, I write it here and just circle the date, and here is just notes or to do. Here I have the date, also the day of the week, and then I just make a little icon for the weather. So that is how it looks for me. I think this works really well for me anyway. Yeah. Then I have my mail listing here. Got some washi tape from AliExpress. Ordered some Daniel Smith, like I said, and I just wrote the colors here. Then here what I decided to do was to make a sort of little page. I have this really cute photo of my brother, and I just wrote about what my plan are for this month. So this month I decided to leave French behind. I study French on my own, but I decided to take a break for summer and focus more on Italian. I can say, honestly, I have done some French too, but I mean mostly it's been Italian every day, and then some days I have done French too. So yeah, here you can see these have process videos up on YouTube. We also had puppies, so of course I had to include that. It's been kind of nice weather, so I've been reading quite a lot of outside, so I used quite a lot of the book icons from the Chasing Dream collection. Just a fun little page about our doggies, random photos. Here I just want to talk about it's so amazing being outside. I have this sort of book that I cut out from the paper Outdoor Photography. Here's a photo of our little family heading down to the lake in our little village with the dogs, so they couldn't swim because it was a pretty hot day, and I thought I could include that. And then here I usually do sort of a recap or my favorite throughout the month, and this time I thought I was going to use these stickers that go so well with the colors of the collection. So I just put down the photos and then journaled really shortly about the month, and that is it. So that is how I document my month. It's sort of a mix between journaling, planning, project life, scrapbooking, what have you. It works really well for me. I've been doing this for about a year now. So I would say it works pretty well. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of the process video, you can just head over to my channel and look at the process videos for the TN. If you want to see more coming up, then you can hit the subscribe button, and if you like the video, please hit the like button. And that is, I think, it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a really great day. Surprise! I decided to put in the process videos for some of the layouts in here. So if you like the flip through, then I hope you like this part too, where I sort of put it together. So now that you know sort of how I use my traveler's notebook and yeah, this sort of type of layouts I put in it, I thought it would be sort of fun to have that in mind before I show you actually making the layouts, hopefully. Anyway, so yeah, so if you saw that in the beginning, I usually put post-it notes on the pages if I have a specific plan for them. And when I made this, finished the June book, it was middle of July, because I had decided to send my photos off to get printed instead of printing from home. So I had decided to, like, this page I'm going to do that page, and then there's going to be a layout about this. And then I changed my mind. I hadn't really planned out it properly. So I took the photos that I had and I thought, will this work? And I said, yes, it will. I don't need to put that in there. I will have like proper quote unquote scrapbook pages about the other stuff. So yeah. So I decided to make this page. So I have this photo that I really like. It's just like, you know, the side of the road. I have all of these white flowers, and yeah, so I wanted to add that in, and I really wanted to just sort of say I really like being outside. Yeah, and I have taken a bit more photos recently, like, okay, more like using my proper camera. Usually my real camera is above my desk and filming my process, so I don't usually take it out or take it off the tripod. But recently it has been like we have gone on vacation or day trips, and I've actually put it down or taken it off, and it's really fun. So rediscovering, you know, what I really liked before. So that is part of it. So yeah, keeping it quite simple. That washi tape I put down has it has a blue background and then some leaves. It's really pretty. It's from AliExpress. I can really recommend checking out AliExpress. It takes a long time for the product to ship, or not to ship, but to go through the shipping process to actually reach you. It can take anywhere from 3 to 8 weeks. But yeah, you can get stuff really cheaply, and you can actually get some scrapbook, like proper scrapbook stuff over there. So yeah, check it out. I was a bit apprehensive before I ordered, like, the first times, if it was actually going to work, or if it was just going to like get ripped off or not get it. But yeah, so far I think I have received all the things. So yeah, and I have ordered quite a lot. New page. So here I had these 3 photos. They were sort of dog related. So I had one 4x4. It's of the family. We're heading down to a lake. And then the photo I'm working on right now is at a lake. They are building a new sort of dock, I suppose, or floaty thingy. That's the technical term. And then the third one is my dad. He is just trimming the claws of one of the dogs. And I sort of first thought I was going to use all of them on one thread, like talking about the dogs or something, but then I decided to take it in another way, and I'm just going to back the photos, so one on tags and one on the 4x3, and I'm just going to put it in the top pocket in the front. You saw that before. So I still have the photos and it looks sort of pretty, but it won't be on this layout. Yeah. So yeah, another thing I really want to tip about is, so like I mentioned before, in this book I've used mostly Maggie Holmes Chasing Dreams collection. And what I did the other day was I got an email from AC Digitals. I don't scrapbook digitally, but yeah, I get email from AC Digital because I like to get a few of the embellishments pack, and then I just put together on like an A4 because that's the standard printing size we have here in Europe, and just print and then cut. So I have like a ton of embellishments. So you can see the dish I have on top of my desk. It is filled with, well, the ephemera pack, but then also a lot of stuff that I printed and cut out. So I was actually waiting, like for real, to get this collection. I was like, ah, oh. And I was a bit surprised it took so long before they pulled out this collection. In the digital form. But yeah, so when it came out the same day I got it, and yeah, I really like it. I like that you can get a lot of stuff for not that much money, and you can print it as many times you want. You can flip the image, make it larger, smaller. You can print it on paper. I print on just regular American Craft cardstock on the smooth side. And then I also print on vellum that you can see I used here. Yeah, I suppose it could change the colors, but I don't know how to do that. I'm not that Photoshop savvy, so nope. Um, and I also wish I had one of those electric cutting machine, like a Silhouette or a Brother scanning cut, because that would be amazing to just print it and then make that cut it all out. But yeah, for now it is therapy time, fussy cutting flowers. But yeah, I can definitely recommend it if you sort of feel short on money to get it, or I mean, yeah, I sort of feel like it's pretty expensive to buy all those ephemera, especially I would like to buy a bunch of them just to get the flowers. So here I can print as many as I want, and to be like honest, here in Sweden it's really, really hard to get a hold of the stuff. In Europe in general, because I don't tend to shop only in Sweden. I shop from the UK and Germany and Holland. So yeah, it's not fun. When you really want something and you can't get it, and then you see like in the US they're like, oh, big sale, half off the American Craft stuff, and I'm like, well, that's fun for you. I'm not bitter at all, okay? Okay, anyway, moving on, Julia. So here we have the last page, and what I like to do in my last page is sort of like a wrap up of the month. So I have like, usually it's just a list or something, but this time I had all these photos. So I have like the favorite food, I have like the puppies, of course. I have, my mom got a new camera. That's really fun for her. I'm not bitter about that either. Gosh. And then I reached 15% fluenticity in Italian. So yeah, I study French usually on Duolingo, but this summer I'm studying Italian. I still study French actually. I can't really let it go. I reached 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. That was a big thing. So yeah, thank you if you made that possible. Yeah, and I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a really great day, and I hope to see you soon.